builders, so we just wrapped up a building blocks breakthrough journey, a video series where I retrace the 5-step process that got me to attain, and this time to sustain, my weight loss goal. Now, in case you missed them, then the videos were posted on the Build Your Best You YouTube channel, Healthy Choices Build a Better You, and also they were shown on the private Facebook group, the weight loss group, Get Empowered. Now, this series was such a success that I decided to turn it into an online course, the Building Blocks Blueprint, a 5-step process to turn your weight loss vision into a habit and establish it as a non-negotiable behavior change. Now, as like so many great ideas, this 5-step process began from my personal experience. And although my story and my why is unique to me, I'm going to venture to say that it might sound very familiar to you as well. So, for example, does any of this sound familiar? At some point in your life, were fitness and health a priority? But then life got in the way, and out of nowhere, you gained an additional 10, 15, 20 or more pounds. And now the question that you keep asking yourself is, how did I let this happen? Well, that is exactly what happened to me. It wasn't until I merged my areas of expertise in fitness and health and project management that I was finally able to attain, and this time sustain, my weight loss goal. And is how I came up with the idea for my health coaching business, Build Your Best You, which is a company that has a mission statement of empowering efficient and sustainable change in healthy weight loss behaviors, one workout and meal at a time, and a vision statement of a go-to resource to support healthy weight loss transformation. But before I go on, there might be some of you who don't know me, or perhaps don't know my why I even created these building blocks. So let me introduce myself. I'm Coach Becky, the youngest in my family, pictured here with my 2 sisters. Now, our brother is not in the picture because he was a teenager at this time, and I'm sure he had no interest in sitting on Santa's lap. And apparently, neither did I. Now, as you can see from my hairstyles in these photos, I grew up in the 80s, but my commitment to fitness and health began in the 70s. I'm currently an ACE certified health coach, fitness nutrition specialist, and project management professional. I'm also a double master's prepared professional with an MA in communications and an MBA in marketing. And I'm also a former NCAA Division I college athlete who played tennis at Eastern Kentucky University. Go Colonels! And I started my career off as a personal trainer and tennis club professional. While living in California, I was a personal trainer at the prestigious Sports Club of Los Angeles, where I trained many Hollywood insiders. I combined these passions with my areas of expertise in project management to create Build Your Best You. And I now coach people who are serious about making health a priority so that they can once again attain, and this time sustain, their weight loss goals. Sadly though, before I was able to reach this point in my life, I got derailed along the way. Here I am prior to what happened, and little did I know that my life would completely change. The picture on the right was taken at my graduation from my Master's of Arts in Communications. My thesis was on the effectiveness of using film in the classroom to teach, which was the second qualitative analysis done on that topic at that time. And I was supposed to present it at a national conference later that year. Now, my mother and I were making plans to go to Seattle and to look for a condo for me because I was interested in moving there. Unfortunately, though, I never got to make that presentation, and I never moved to Seattle. Why? Because just 3 months after that photo, I competed in an Ironman qualifying triathlon, which ended up changing my life forever. Now, I had done that course before, and the last thing I remember was turning the corner during the bike portion of the race and thinking that I just had that last hill to get over. I was the lead woman in the race, and I knew that no other woman could catch me at that point. Sadly, though, I never got to find out if that would hold true. I was cut off by a male competitor as we were going down that hill at 35 miles per hour. I woke up in the ICU with my head in my dad's lap. I was told that I had been in a coma for 6 weeks. My neurosurgeons told my family that they had never seen someone live, let alone walk out of the hospital after that type of head injuries that I had sustained. They attested this to the fact that I was in such good condition at the time. And one of my neurosurgeons told me that my life would never be the same. And you know what? He was right. I went from being a 114-pound competitive athlete to weighing 98 pounds when I left that hospital to weighing well over 200 pounds. Now, I not only lost my identity, but my confidence was completely stripped away. I was so disappointed in myself. As someone who had made fitness and health a priority in her life, I was humiliated to have let myself get so out of shape. I kept having to justify to everyone why I gained the weight. I would tell them, well, I used to be a personal trainer in Los Angeles. I used to be this. I used to be that. And then I would go on to explain that if it just wasn't for that accident, oh my gosh, I would go on and on. But deep down, I kept asking myself, how did I let this happen? I mean, I knew what to do. And my mother would try to encourage me, come on, Becky, you're the expert. You know what to do. Now, come on, get that weight off of you. Now, I know that she was just being supportive, but I was so discouraged and frustrated. I mean, what was wrong with me? I kept asking myself, how did I let this happen? It seemed like a blink of an eye from the time I left the hospital to when I gained over 100 pounds. In actuality, it took about 2 years to gain that weight. But why didn't I stop the weight gain sooner? I mean, none of my cute little clothes fit me anymore, and as you can see here, I began wearing stretchy pants everywhere I went. I mean, I had no idea who that person was staring back at me in the mirror. Now, I hope that none of this sounds familiar, because for me, I let way too much of my life pass by with not being able to find the method that worked for me to get the weight off and to keep it off. But guess what? I did not give up on myself, and I kept going until I created the right approach that worked for me. Now, not only did I turn everything around, but look, my relationship with Santa got back on track. Now, I changed my life with 5 steps that I refer to as my building blocks. Now, why building blocks? Because these are the steps that I took to build my best me. These blocks are the foundation which have enabled me to attain and this time sustain my weight loss goal. So why am I sharing this with you? Well, after losing my sister, who was only 57 years old, to breast cancer, and then our mother passing just 4 months later, I was reminded just how fleeting life is, especially after already being given a second chance. Knowing that my sister and mother would do anything to be here with us, I feel that it would be disrespectful and unappreciative to not make the most out of the rest of my life, which is why I am committed to living my life to the fullest. And to me, this means that I need to be the best and healthiest version of myself. And now that I've been provided the opportunity, I am committed to sharing my areas of expertise to make a positive impact. And that is why I've created this online course, the Building Blocks Blueprint, a 5-step process to turn your weight loss vision into a habit and establish it as a non-negotiable behavior change. In the Building Blocks Blueprint course, you'll go from feeling discouraged and frustrated to being encouraged and proud because you invested the time and energy to complete your weight loss success project. You were educated on what needed to be done. You created and executed a plan that worked for you. And because of this, you were empowered to attain and this time sustain your weight loss goal. Now, this course is for you if you don't know where to begin with planning for your weight loss success. It's also for you if you're on the right path with or without a formal weight loss program and want to solidify your new healthy behavior so that this time you sustain your weight loss goal. It's also for you if you're tired of the yo-yo dieting and want to learn how to hold yourself accountable for long-lasting results. Now, it's also for you if you're willing to do the work that is going to empower you to reach and keep your goal. Now, This is a health coaching service. This is not a weight loss program. What is taught in this course supplements other efforts and provides you with the knowledge and tools that will get you to your goal and guide you through future obstacles and challenges. Now, I hope that you'll accept this invitation and join us. Now, if you'd like to learn more and sign up, please click on the link I provided in the comments. The deadline to sign up for this course is 9 p.m. Central, Sunday, February 14th. And in honor of Valentine's Day and President's Day, you get to invite a friend to join us for free. Now, how you two want to split the cost is completely up to you, but on the checkout page, please enter both of your email addresses. The course runs from February 16th through April 13th. It's a 9-week online program with 9 weekly live Q&A sessions in the private student-only Facebook group. And there is so much more to it that you can learn about on the link that I provided. For this release only, you'll get nearly 50% off, and there are 3 bonuses that you can learn more about by clicking on the link, as well as everything else that is included in the course. I do hope that you'll join us, and please remember the deadline to sign up is 9 p.m. Central, Sunday, February 14th. And please remember, because this is an online course, you can go at your own pace with watching the video tutorials, completing the PDF workbooks, and either joining in on those weekly Q&A sessions or catching them on the replay. This is Coach Becky, your go-to resource to support healthy weight loss transformation. I'm signing off for now, but I certainly hope to see you in the Building Blocks Blueprint online course.